この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Yu Hakusho, episodes 22 and 23. We find ourselves in the wonderful, potentially, position of being right in between two arcs, and that means that I have no idea what's coming. The ball is effectively in Togashi's court and he can do whatever the hell he wants at this point. Is that going to be good? Is it going to be weird? I don't know. Really, there are no predictions that I can make here. I would expect either one of three things. One, we dive straight into a new arc. Two, we have a mini 3-episode mini arc thing that's small and a couple of monsters for us to fight and sort of regroup as a team and stuff like that before Togashi figures out what he actually wants to do. And because serialized stuff, you got to pump it out even if you don't have the ideas yet, so you got to do something. Or just a couple of little fillery at-home episodes, which could be really great, honestly, because we've spent a good while now off in this particular demon place, fighting these particular demon beasts, with only Botan and Keiko running around being chased by ghoulish zombie creatures, primarily Iwamoto. Jesus. So, yeah, honestly, anything can happen at this point, and I'm okay with whatever happens. We'll just take it as it comes and talk about it as we see it. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to talk about here in the beginning. This is going to be a short introductory discussion-y thingy, and let's just dive on into episode 23 of Yu Hakusho and see what's coming up for us. All right, Togashi, ball's in your court, as I said. Do what you want to. Two versions of this reaction video, picture-in-picture version, available in the description, timer-based version on YouTube, beep timer. Let's do it. Where's my mouse? My mouse has disappeared. There it is. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, and this episode's title was something about a sorrowful beauty, and I have no idea what that means. Recap. Full recap, all the way to the back. Yeah, reuse that. Damn right. Yeah. In what direction? So that says something about a sorrowful beauty and then a name that I don't recognize, so I don't know what that means. Again. Make sure you go. Well, I mean, you would. You totally would. Wait, really? Okay. I see. So, be late for school in order to force yourself to run. Hiei? Yeah. Yeah, he is the one who moves like that. Come to settle? Hi, buddy. Yeah, just a little. It's my mixtape. Are we Mission Impossibling it? Is that gonna explode? that a fucking VHS? Cool. See you later, too. Huh. Did he get taller? I feel like he got taller. A tape. Okay. Whoa. Nice outfit, Kurama. Looking dashing. Suspects? Okay. Okay. Wow, we're getting in good with Koenma now that we've all proven ourselves. Hey, buddy. Hey, true. Fair. It's not what you're thinking. No. Yeah, it's probably. Wanna bet? T-minus 10 seconds until he begins fighting. Holy shit. He still hasn't fucking... Okay. Alright. We're good. Honestly, that was pretty okay. Very strange for... She's just in shock. Huh? Oh, I thought she understood. I mean, so did Yusuke, so we were meant to. Yeah, what the fuck? That's so not okay. Oh. Are we just not gonna, gloss over the Kit Kat thing? But she's Keiko. You're who? I have a feeling that her lack of knowledge is going to get her in a lot of trouble. Odd phrasing, but okay. Alright, let's go. Unless there's a pretty girl. I don't know what that says. Fuck. Columbia. Both Columbia and MGM? Fucking really, Koenma? Alright, that's great. That's actually the best thing that they've ever done with Koenma. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. That seems almost even worse. So did Mom see it? Watch my magic snap. Completely. Okay. Rescue mission. Gotcha. Okay, that was the name in the title. An ice. Oh, Yukina. Okay. Ooh. So she poops gemstones. Oh shit. So they just like have to make her super sad all the time? Oh boy. Doesn't look very human. Haha. Definitely no demonic anything. Eh. Eh. Very clear. Oh, there it is. Ah. Well, Kuwabara's in. Yep, there it is. So, Mom's just looking over their shoulder. Does she just see static? I'll go. I'm in, Yusuke. Oh, buddy. Buddy. Oh, boy. We've got a girl to save. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. The whole family, huh? Uh-huh. Hey. Bye. Not a clue. Okay. I like her. I'm just gonna end the scene there. All right. All right, buddy. Let's hear what you're really all about. What the fuck? That's a big boy. I have seen that guy's face. Woohoo! Wow. Jesus, what a likable guy. I'm intrigued. Also, voices. New voices. Lots of voices. Holy shit. Bad boy, big Chungus. Big Chungus over there has quite a voice on him. Yeah. I don't remember his name. I think he will forever be known as Big Chunkus. Let's go murder the bird so that she cries. Oh! The way I never can. Cry. Wait, what was that? That's the same thing that happened to Yusuke. That's the same fucking glow, dude. I glow. I glow. I glow is glowy. Okay, so she freezes it for them, making it harder. Yeah, this creepy backpack dude is a bit of a problem. I do not like that. Yeah, putting up a shell around herself of sorts. You mean Big Chungus? Whoa. That's the barrier. It's not strong enough, is it? Not nearly. What? Pain. Not enough. Great. Yep. Time to murder some birds. Yep. Saw that coming. Alright, sneaky. Oh, God, no! Oh, no, no. He did, yeah. Yeah. And convince her that it's her fault that they're gonna die. Shit! No. Nope. Well, here come the gemstones. This is distinctly fucked up. I like it. Cry. That's all they care. Fuck. Fuck off, Big Chungus. Alright, I like how much I don't like this. A lot. Toguro, he's following orders. This is odd. He's odd. I have to think about that man. It's like Kaladin. No. Big no. New arrivals. Ah. Sure. Well. Immediately. And... Phew. He's gonna get hit by some demon or something. Oh. Oh. Incoming! Hey, we're gonna manage to form a legitimate bond with Hiei by helping save his sister, maybe. All right. Our first attacker is here. Hi, buddy. Who are you? Oh, that's a weird looker. Looks like a 70s metal band bassist. That's like the worst insult I've ever had for a character. Bassist from a 70s metal band. Wow. Indeed. Oh, there we go. Man, that was a nice suit. He's like those plant things in the other place. Except does he have tentacles? I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he's got a vagina mouth. No. Oh, he's got vagina hands too? No, God. Aw. Dick face, vagina mouth. Stop it. Too much. Oh, he's got like kelpy fin things. Oh, God. I mean... Yep. Garbage. Refuse. Poop. Poopy. Big doo-doo. Caca. Doubt it. Why do we still have those sound effects? I don't like it. Oh, we're just gonna dispatch this one super easy? Chop, chop, chop. Good, because he's gross. I do not want to look at him. Oh. Buddy. Nice. Huh. We make a good team. He's still alive? No, we're good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh. Nope. Exciting. This is an exciting feeling little mini arc thing. I think it's a mini arc thing. I mean, we're just gonna get there. We're gonna do the thing, right? It'll be fine. But Toguro. This is meta knowledge that maybe I shouldn't have. I know that that's a major character because he appears in some promo art and because he appears in Super Eyepatch Wolf's video, What Makes a Fight Scene Interesting. So I know that he's a major character who appears like a lot more than in the next just couple episodes. Beyond that, I don't know anything about him. I am extremely intrigued by him, though. Immediately, he's the most striking character that we've been introduced to, I would say, since the introduction of Hiei, probably. Although even then, Hiei's introduction wasn't that striking. Toguro's is extremely striking. Everything about the way that we frame him, show him, express his height, hold his like appearance back, it explicitly conveyed to the audience that this is someone with extreme confidence and power. But there's something else to it. He doesn't seem needlessly cruel, and I'm not sure why I'm reading that. And I'm not sure if it's intentional conveyance there, or if it's just a mask or whatever. We know nothing about this character at this point, and so anything is just conjecture, but I get a vibe from him. I needless cruelty from him. I do get it from the dude on his back. He cackled at everything, but Toguro was silent and calm and like stone-faced, like someone who has had everything removed from them, or someone who's given up all semblance of hope. The way that he talks about you could make this easier upon yourself is the kind of thing that a person who has given up all hope for like redemption or like goodness in the world would try to alleviate the sufferings in a twisted way of a person that he doesn't necessarily want to see suffer. Like, he recognizes that Yukina is suffering, and while there's an ulterior motive, which is it will make my job easier if you just make your job easier, he still tells her that she should try to practice crying. Now that sounds really cruel and harsh, and it is, but it's the kind of cruel harshness that's resigned to, like, we are all in terrible fates, and so we have to do whatever we can to just survive. I think the reason that I'm picking up on this is because I'm rereading the Stormlight Archive, and the bridgemen who are in the most horrifying like situation and are utterly hopeless express this kind of behavior, this kind of like, stop caring about others, it's not worth it, it'll just hurt you in the future, stop like giving a shit, just focus on trying to survive for as long as you can. And that's the kind of thing that Toguro seems to be expressing here, and I'm not sure why I get that vibe. Maybe it's just because I'm associating it because of proximity in my own brain, but he's got that vibe to him. He's got something to him. Now, beyond the introduction of Toguro and his brother person, dude on his back, whatever, and I'm not entirely sure if I grokked the whole situation of that. I thought they were introduced as like the Toguro, like the brothers or the family or something, but I don't know. I don't quite remember. I'm gonna go find that line because I want to be sure. I thought that we were told that the guy on his back was his brother. If not, I'm not sure. But the other thing that we're told is that there's an alliance between humans and demons. Toguro is human and is allied with demons, right? I think so. Let me check.
These gents are called the Toguro brothers.
Yeah.
They're the leaders of the apparition gang.
Yeah, Toguro brothers, leaders of the apparition gang. So those two are the Toguro. They may be demons in and of themselves then. And then the alliance between humans and demons might be Big Chungus and these two. Yes, I'm going to continue calling him Big Chungus. I've already forgotten his name, and I don't think it matters that much. He is Big Chungus to me from here until the end of time. Wow, what a strange looking character too. What a design. The extremely long face, the tuft of hair above, the like elongated but still muscular features. It's odd. Normally when mangaka try to draw like bulky characters, you see the Kenshiro bulk out where they try to retain general proportionality, but then bulk the character out horizontally and give them like the big V and all that. And obviously Toguro's got that. He's got that built into him. He's got lat wings and shit if he wants it. I'm sure that he's ultra shredded under that and whatnot, but he's super thin and tall. It's very strange. It's a very different kind of looming imposing than just bulk and mass. It's much scarier in a certain way, especially when it's contrasted with the almost snake-like is how I would talk about him. Honestly, his sort of vibe kind of reminds me of like an Orochimaru-esque character, sort of sinuous and snaky, and then he clearly has the ability to like extend his bones and joints and shit, and that's gross. Geez, what interesting characters, and what an interesting introduction for them. Okay, other things. Because I don't think this episode is super crazy in the animation departments, mostly. We get the one little burst of combat at the end, which is neat, and there are some solid things and stuff all over the place. But generally, we're just introducing stuff, conveying stuff, and showing us what's going on. It's a big exposition dump episode, and that's totally okay. Because it's filled with good character interactions and solid moments and even good gags. This is one of the funnier episodes we've had in a little while, in my personal opinion, because a lot of the recent ones have been focused on the fighting. Um, this one's a little bit goofier, and I think that the Koenma bits work extraordinarily well. Specifically, the jabs at other things, like using the Koenma logo for Columbia and the MGM Grand, but with Koenma, and it's like a little dude just which is they're fun. Those are cute. Discovering that Kuwabara's sister also has a certain level of spirit energy attunement is kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. She doesn't. She's not the one who appears in the OP, right? Because I've been wondering about that. Because we've got this blonde woman, girl, lady person in the OP who appears blonder than the rest, and I'm not sure. Where is it? It's once they're here. Her in the background. Who's that? Because I thought that was Yusuke's mom. And I don't know who that is. I guess I have no fucking clue. Alright, whatever. That's cool. Okay. Things I do want to look up before we proceed further into talking about other elements of this episode, just to let my mind rest. While I think about things, I want to look into the usual storyboard and episode director just to check and get more information on who's episode directing and blah, blah, blah. And I'd like to look up the voices of Big Chungus, Toguro, and his brother. Mostly Big Chungus, although I don't know how I'm going to find his name because I can only remember him as Big Chungus. I guess when Koenma introduces him, he must say his name, so I'll use that. Okay, I'll probably cut here and I'll be back in a minute.
His name is Ganzu Tarukane, a jeweler and a thug. He's made
Ganzu Tarukane. Yeah, I'm going to go with Big Chungus. I think that works better. I don't know. Let me go to ANN and find Gonzo Tarukane. It's, Gonzo Tarukane is Brad Jackson, who is well known as being Oolong in Dragon Ball and DBZ and all that jazz. As well as a number of credits for various announcers and minor characters and other things like that. Cool, not super recognizable, that's fine. Toguro, who are you? That's really weird. I think I'm going to have to go to my anime list for this one because it's, Anon is being weird with how it's listing Toguros. I guess because they're both named Toguro, so one of them is being listed as elder and one's listed as younger, but I don't actually know which is which, and I don't necessarily want to find out by that way of doing it, so, I'll just look on my anime list and it'll be fine. Okay, well, younger Toguro is the bigger boy. So, there we go, now I know. And that is Damian Clark. Okay, who is Cell in Dragon Ball. Kazuma in Fruits Basket, some things in Lupin. Not a lot of roles at all. Not a lot of roles. That's fine. Now, I feel like I've heard Damian Clark somewhere else. And I'm intrigued to try to... He's Scar in Full Metal Alchemist. That's where... Okay. That's why. I didn't see it. Yeah. Not in Brotherhood, in the original one. Okay. Got it. What about voiceover? Or similar? No. Okay, cool. No worries. Hasn't really done voiceover. Okay, I wanted to know that character's voice actor, and now I know it. It's Damian Clark. Cool. Good things to know, I suppose. Director and episode director and storyboard and stuff. I'm intrigued. Again, I think this was a very good episode at solid conveyance. I don't think it was a super special feeling episode in any other way, though. This is episode 22. Let me find that. Okay, well that makes perfect sense to me. This episode was storyboarded by Takeshi Mori, who's very good at straightforward things, I would say. Very, very experienced director and storyboarder in many ways. You know, director of Gunsmith Cats, which we watched on OVAdrive not that long ago, a while ago, but not that long ago, and has been a part of the industry for a long time. Lots of work on various Madhouse shows, lots of storyboard on lots of things. Very good at what he does. Cool. Episode direction, Haruo Nakayama, who also directed which ones? No, this is Haruo Nakayama's first episode directed in Yu Yu Hakusho, and he has much less under his belt in general. Lots of production management, not a lot of direction or animation direction or key animation. Interesting. Okay, I think that's all of the info details that I really wanted. That's cool. Now, in more general senses, because I talked a little bit about Toguro because he's interesting, our setup here has so many more layers than they usually do. Or than, I shouldn't say than they usually do, than they have so far. Previous setups have been like, the world is in danger. Therefore, you must go to a place and fight a thing because it's in danger. There's this orb and it's bad. There's this mirror and it's bad. And you gotta go fight something so that it stops being bad. Here now, we have something a little bit different. We have people acting out of greed, not necessarily malice or an attempt to destroy the world, acting out of greed and desire. This is more like a detective case, and it works. This is great because it's changing things up, showing us a different side of what Yusuke is required and expected to do. We've got a man who is expressly and explicitly and over-the-toply shown to us to be evil looking, which is an easy way of color coding your characters effectively, right? Dark is evil, light is good. But in the same way, ugly is evil is another trope on TV tropes. I believe it's actually called like evil is ugly or something. Let me see. TV tropes, evil is ugly. Yeah, it's that, and then it's beauty equals goodness, and then the opposite of that is, ugly hero, good looking. Oh, no, ugly villain, good looking hero. Evil makes you ugly. All of that jazz. And beauty equals goodness. Yeah, all that jazz. And this is steeped in that, right? Yukina is beautiful. That's why Kuwabara goes, because he's simplistic like that. The others are going because they're ordered to, but that's why Kuwabara goes. And I think the characters express something similar as soon as they see Big Chungus. They're like, oh god, what an evil looking dude. He can't be good. Simple, but it's effective. Fine, sure. But what I like are the layers to it. We've got these greedy people who are actively harming, effectively, as far as we know, an innocent person. We don't necessarily know that, but I think we can assume that she's probably relatively innocent. She's Hiei's sister. She's probably all right. Got these people threatening her and torturing her in order to cause her to cry because it's worth money. Wonder if there's like a mythological context for a story of a person who cries gemstones. I'm gonna just Google like tears value gemstones mythology. Some stories say white pearls are tears shed by the gods. In Norse mythology, Freya cried tears that turned into gold and amber. Yeah, there's some stuff like that. There's like a bunch. Opals came from the tears of Zeus. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that. There's enough context for it to be familiar in a general, vague, nebulous sense, which is fine. That's interesting. Then Hiei is on the way, running toward them, so he'll arrive at an opportune time at some point. We don't know when. This is an opportunity for us to forge a bond between all three of them, Kua, Hiei, and Yusuke. Specifically, Kuwabara and Hiei could be really interesting because they have been at each other's throats, although that's been getting a little bit better. If Kuwabara did something really cool to save Yukina, that could be very cool. And then we could have a dynamic around it where Kuwabara is continuously in love with Hiei's sister and Hiei's continuously like, no, you're not good enough for my sister. That could be fun. I don't know. But mostly, this is a solid setup episode. We're given this view of a woman within a cage whose only joy is seeing the birds that come and visit her. And of course, because we realize that, because Toguro and his brother are relatively perceptive, they immediately realize that murdering the birds that she cares about is probably the way to break through her ice-cold exterior. And look at that, it works. Oh boy, so we get to murder birds and make the girl cry. And then we fight a demon who's real easy. He, again, looks like a bassist Not a guitarist, not a singer, not a drummer, a bassist. And yes, I mean that to be insulting. Bass. Yeah, looks like a bassist from a 70s metal band. He could be in the Rolling Stones, easy peasy. Nobody would bat an eyelash. Until he turns into a green, horrifying, tentacled abomination with giant chest vagina mouths and a dick trunk. Jesus fuck. Togashi, why? Jesus. And why for one that we're just gonna like obliterate really fast? Jesus, man. I mean, props where props are due. Beyond any of the general like body horror and other things that I have found like like a little bit squicky in Yu Yu Hakusho. That is beyond. That is on another level. It's like plant and octopus and kelp and like creature from the Black Lagoon and weird like horrible elephant trunk thing with toothy vagina maws in its hands and chest, like the thing from Pan's Labyrinth, but their mouths instead, so it's more like ah, and it's fucked up. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Screw you, Togashi. That's really creepy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Screw it. We're gonna move along. I think this episode is a good expositioning thing. We're on the way toward our thing now. Did he get taller, or is he just being painted in a little bit of a more, I don't know, positive light, standing tall a little bit, being shot from below a little bit? I don't really know. It's exciting though. Oh yeah, this shot was cool. Actually, this whole sequence is pretty cool, where we see the birds finally, yeah, it's not fun, but they finally die, and then crunch, and then a feather falls, and then blackness with the feather falling, and we open on her eye seeing what she's up against, which is Toguro and the brother, and then pull out from there, and finally she cries. That's pretty cool. There are a lot of cool things in this episode, little bits and pieces. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. I'm good with our discussion on this episode. Let's move to the next one and see how this progresses. Breaky thingy, sinky thingy, back in a minute. Peace. All right, we're good to go. Let's jump into episode 23 and see how this plays out. Beep beep timer. Ooh. Big Chungus. Indeed. That says something about the Toguro brothers, their dark and stuff. Hmm. Hmm. The red string of fate? Yeah, okay. I mean, I actually think he's probably onto something there. It's probably just his spirit energy senses, but whatever. Hmm. Got dealt with. Interesting. Nani? Does that make you want to fight them? Are you a blood knight? Fair, fair. Fair, fair. Fight him yourself. Hmm. Can't find EA, eh? What the fuck? Oh, keeping beasts. Fight that one. Sorry, what? Okay. Uh-huh. You're gonna lose your... How do you know the code? Again, intrigued. Killing her with my bare hands. I don't think so, kiddo. Are his eyes glowing? That's quite strange. No, he's getting bigger. That's quite valuable. Depending. Is he just gonna flex its arm off? The human that made me kill? Other brother likes it. Honor of a sort. I think he's gonna kill you at one point, Big Chungus. Mm-hmm. I see. The who? Okay, I see. Yeah. Strange sense of justice. What a rat. An eel of a man. Oh, hi, Yukina. Hello, damsel. Oh, go away, birds. Yeah. Yeah. You don't get to choose what your friends want to do for you. Oh. You're super sad. Don't. Oh. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Spider demon, spider demon, spider demon, spider demon. Bad, 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 bad. Big bad. Nope, nope. 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 That's not quite what spiders do, but sure. The what? Okay, that was sick as fuck. Hmm? Bye-bye. Oh, wow, we're not going shotgun, just a punch to the gut. Wowzers. Ooh, somebody actually watched how spiders die. Never mind, no they didn't. The legs curl up and in. The writhing part was right. Yep. Sounds useful. Okay, maybe not. Gotcha. So you're trying to protect Hiei from himself. Huh. Wait, what? That doesn't seem fair at all, but okay. Oh, we're recording on tape now? Well, something worse is gonna happen. Oh, oh, hi, Hiei! You found them. Good. Oh, wow, that's mid-roll already. This is moving quickly. Yo, I cannot wait to go back to that cut of Kuwabara swinging his sword around. That was dope. That is, the fuck? Okay, the eye. Great. Sure. Ugh. Okay, doing it for her, I suppose. Hey, did you just reveal yourself to everybody else? Oh, they got screens and stuff? Nice. Okay. Also, their emphasis on different words. Influence. Bill Clinton? Most intrigued by that one on the far end who didn't say anything. They've already killed 2. Yeah, I show them killing 2 of them, right? Oh. 4. That you're not aware of. Is he trying to throw? You're wanting to fight. Okay, we got us a bit of genuine cruelty. You, though. How about the other side? How about the other side? What do you call him? Sakio? Keep him in mind. Did he just bop a bunch of them casually? Probably. That's all I could imagine. Oh no, they did. No, they're trying to stack the odds. Oh my god. Shwink. Nope. Awesome. Awesome. This is great. That was a cool stretch as he pulled back. Oh boy. Nice. I like it. Great. Oh my god, you haven't done that for a while. See ya. 3 very strong demons. Toguro brother. Hiei? Don't get too fat. Don't get too full of yourself, buddy. Hey, ha ha ha. My magic snap. The triad. Okay. 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 Hmm. Boy! Yes, my favorite track. No reason to when you're ahead. Well. What the fuck? Oh. Doesn't seem very honorable, does it? That was fun. That'll be fine. Please, yes! As soon as we framed that, I was waiting for it. Yeah! What's up? Straight through the fire and the flames. Let's go. That's cool as hell. I'm super interested in him. Your death, buddy. Your death. Actually, I think that Toguro what's his face is probably gonna kill him. Just because that makes a lot of sense. Lack of honor and all that. Hello, Demon One. Hey, what up, girl? I thought she'd be like that. Sure. Is that the end? Probably. Hey. Yeah. All right. I'm just. I don't want to see her powers or anything. I'm into it. I'm excited by this. Yeah. Yeah. That should be fun. Okay. Well, this was kind of another like just continuing the thing episode. Didn't get a lot from this one, but Toguro stuff. Lots of Toguro stuff. Okay. Black Club. Very intrigued by this situation. Not really sure what Big Chungus's plan here is. He seems to be making some silly bets, but that's okay. Regardless. Honor. Hmm. I think I've got things that I wrote down in this episode. I wrote down Sakiro's name because I think that's interesting. Black Club. Uh, 2 timestamps, and then everything else that I wrote down was all Toguro quotes. I don't feel like killing her. And then a question for myself, how did he know the code, which I think is irrelevant. And then there are many things that I don't want to do. 30% of his strength, which is awesome, by the way. That the other brother, the brother on his back, has the sadism in him. Toguro doesn't seem to. He's got some blood knight in him, but he doesn't have the sadism. And then blame the human that made me kill is the like pivotal one for me, I think. Okay. Nah, I want to see the cut first. That's the thing I want most. 940 is what I wrote down for it. Let's see if I can get there. This is where Kuwabara does some swangy thangies and does some chippity choppities. This is chill as fuck, and I dig the shit out of it. Holding. Then the camera motion all around. It's not his momentum until it is. And then it's a full spiraling. That's fucking cool, fam. Ooh, even that as he whips around here and we pull around and back, behind and up and all the way around and bring it down with all of his force. Super cool. Super unique. Love it to pieces. Very neat. Okay, I wrote down another cut as well. I don't know what it was or where it was. 1720. What was that? Oh, it was one of the fighty cuts. Oh, it was just the shing. Running. Oh, it was the stretch right here. That's the thing that got me. It was this where Yusuke actually pulls and rears back. Right. Where's the moment his neck? There we go. Yeah, where he really stretches out and then like stretch compress to bring all that force back in, and then it extends into the next sequence. Boom. That's dope. That's very cool. So some nice fighty stuff in the episode. Very neat. Also, I like the cuts of Botan kind of flitting around quite a bit, but beyond everything, these are cool. Yes, she's flying, whoosh, and then she whooshes past the camera around and then back down. That's very neat. But once we start to hold this shot, it's like, oh, you know what's coming. This is the Avengers walk cut, right? They're going to emerge from the flames. It's just a question of how. And then they do. And then they sporkle. Watcha! Away, fire! That's fucking dope, man. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so badass. The other thing about it is, like, we've watched these characters go from zero to hero, right? So seeing them come to this point where they're good enough with their powers to just emerge from the fire and the flames, no problem, no sweat, easy peasy. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Okay, next thing that I want to do is I want to go to the challenge for Toguro, because I thought that his lines within this sequence were fascinating. I'm going to put subtitles on just so I can skim it more easily. Doobie. Boom. Hopefully those are the right ones. Yeah, good. Oh, his lines are different.
My job. I do. Especially when I bluff. Feel like killing her.
I'd rather not do that.
Hey! Of course, with my job, I do many things I do not enjoy.
Okay, quite different context. Because of that, if you die, he's going to make Yuki a producer tears. Helen doesn't possess a kind of brain.
I didn't mean for you to go in there for.
Okay. Rar. Smash, rar. 30%, cool. Yep, that's about right. Super strange. Muscles are developing before my eyes. I am a demon. He called himself an apparition in the dub. It's good to clarify that. I am a demon with no talents, you see. All I can do is expand my muscles. And of course, he seems to have honed that into the greatest weapon available. Seems pretty fair, right? He's humble. It's weird. He's humble. Who is this character, man? He's immediately so fascinating because he's got thought put into him. Who is he? How did he get like this? Why is he the way that he is? Why is he so different from his brother? What led him to this? And are his eyes glowing behind those sunglasses? And if so, what does that mean about Yusuke? Because I didn't really talk about it, but we see it in the previous episode in 22. I'm going to pull up 22 really quick. I don't remember where. There. Just for the flare of a second. It's when she realizes that Big Chungus and Toguro and people are inbound, right? She realizes that they're inbound, uses her apparently demonic powers to create the ice shell and everything, right? And when she does, her eyes flare with this vibrant, glowing white light. We've seen that once before, and it's right there, right? Yukin is a demon. Toguro says he's a demon and he wears sunglasses. We don't know Yusuke's dad. Is Yusuke part demon? That would be weird. But it might make sense. It could be used, I mean, even if it wasn't something that Togashi thought of earlier, it could be used retroactively to explain Koenma's immediate interest in him, his sort of luck that's been following him through everything, his seeming ability that nobody else seems to possess to burn life energy instead of spirit energy, his like exceptional power according to Suzaku. Maybe could be interesting. But there's, I mean, it's just a visual effect. It doesn't like mean anything necessarily, but something to think about. I do think that if Toguro's eyes glow, then we'll have more to think about on that front. So it's something to keep in mind at least. Okay, and then back to the point where Toguro is tested. His line about like blame the humans that caused this, that made you and that made me fight you or something, he says. Super impressive. Okay, so in the Japanese, just resent your master was put me up to this. But in the English, he says,
Don't blame me. Hey, don't blame me. Blame the science that created you, the human that made me kill.
the human that made me kill. Okay. Huh. He's like Seth's son Villano, you know? Truthless of Shinovar. If those words mean nothing to you, go read the Stormlight Archive. But he's like someone who's bound to contracts and rules. Someone who restrains themselves by principles and laws. I like him, despite myself, and despite his obvious antagonism. I like him. There's something honorable to him. He might be evil, and it's not shown yet. Clearly, he works in an underworld demonic organization that's bad juju and is on the most wanted list for some reason. He's clearly evil in the grand scheme of things. But I respect him already. He doesn't take glee in any of this. Duty, not glee or sadism. Duty with just a sprinkling of that Blood Knight tendency to seek out worthy opponents and test his own abilities. And I know that Toguro remains a character beyond this small thing. Which makes sense, right? He's been hired out, right? So effectively, we've created the potential for a perfect antagonist for a spirit detective, right? The perfect antagonist for a spirit detective isn't a mastermind, right? That's the antagonist for Koenma or for someone like him. The perfect antagonist for a detective, someone who is ordered to go and seek out answers to things, is someone who is in turn ordered to go and do the evil things, right? And then that creates like parallel convictions in perpendicular directions. Like they're both aligned on certain like rules and principles and things, but Yusuke's are more intimate and personal and have to do with protecting individuals, whereas Toguro's strike me as like laws that he feels that he must instill within himself. He's got this sense of like of self-restraint and duty. And restricting his power fits in with that thematically. It fits in. Knowing his limits, but also knowing that he doesn't need to hit them in order to get what he needs done, you know? And it may even be dangerous for him to go that far. That's so interesting. Okay. I'm utterly fascinated by this character. He's really he's stolen the show already. Just by being, and obviously he's on the villain side of things, obviously, but being so different from any of the cackling or mustache twirling villains that we've had before. It's a super strong decision by Togashi to create someone like this. Super strong. I wonder if Toguro will kill Big Chungus. I think I would expect such. I would expect him, out of a sense of duty to something grander, to kill Big Chungus. How did Sakio? I wrote it down wrong. Sorry. I wrote the I with like a line over to the O, so it looks like Sakiro on my page. Sakio. There we go. How did Sakio get the information? He had that information immediately after Toguro spoke aloud that there were rumors about these boys. How did that happen? I wonder if he's in league to some extent with Sakio, or if Sakio winning his bets. There's actually a way that this could work. Sakio wins his bets. Big Chungus loses his bets. Big Chungus can't pay Toguro. Sakio pays Toguro to kill Big Chungus. That works. And because it would align with Toguro's principles, and because he didn't like being ordered to kill Helen, he might go along with that. But that's just hyper conjecture. It doesn't really matter. I do what I get though is this vibe that we are meant to genuinely despise Big Chungus, and we're meant to be deeply intrigued by Toguro. And it's working. It's working super well on me, at least. I hope it's working for you too, because I'm so fascinated by this character that I'm basically ignoring most of the rest of the episode, minus a couple of cool cuts. That's okay. I'm okay with doing that. I think this character's introduction is the most interesting thing we've had in Yu Yu Hakusho in a good while. So I'm cool with sitting here and just thinking about him for a bit. No problem on that front. But I also think that I've said most of what I can say with the information that we have. So here we are. Our homies are arriving on the actual grounds of the manor. We've sent most of the powerful demons. Now we have a 1, 2, 3 to get to the actual core. Will we actually get to fight Toguro and friends? I feel like no. I feel like it'll just be the triad, and then they'll have to run for some reason, or the job will fall apart. Okay. Interesting. Now we're up against a hot stuff demon who is very aware of her sexuality and should be a fun bout, especially with Kua in the mix. Should be interesting to see whether she can just super manipulate Kuwabara and just mess with him. And if Yusuke has to take over because of that, I would expect as much. Although Botan is there to slap some sense into either of them if she starts getting a little too ara-ara-y. But we'll see. in any case, I think I'm going to wrap for this episode. I'm not entirely content with my discussion of it, but that's okay. I'm stuck on Toguro and like fascinated by him, so I'm cool with this. I guess I should probably just glance at episode director and storyboard just to check and see if there's anything interesting there, so I will do that now. Oh. Abe did this one himself. Both storyboard and episode direction are by the series director, Noriyuki Abe. That tracks. They're solid episodes. I think I'm gonna say that I think he would probably choose to do that because he wanted to be in control of how Toguro was introduced. Cool. That makes me even more excited because Abe only chose to direct. I assume that it was his choice which ones to episode direct and which ones to storyboard and stuff. He storyboarded 5 episodes, 1, 15, 23, 42, and 108, and he directed only 3, 1, 23, and 89. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, well, this has been fun. I think we're done there. So I'm going to wrap here. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Yu Hakusho episodes 22 and 23. We've begun what seems like a new mini arc of sorts. It seems like this is going to be over relatively quickly because we're just going to like assault this place and battle in the next like 2 or 3 episodes probably and save Yukina, and Hiei comes and fights stuff and things. Well, yeah, those hints about Hiei choosing to get the Jiganai implanted in himself implied for reasons of protecting his, at the moment that we saw her in one frame, very much younger sister. Seems like something interesting. And I'm intrigued to know what Hiei's genuine core beliefs and purpose is. But we'll have to wait until next time or further in the series to find out about that. Again, I'm going to wrap here. Teeaboo, Yu Hakusho. See you next week. Peace.